Good morning, beautiful people. Rise and shine. I am Coach Ricardo Miller and I am pumped. You know why? Because Effective Living is celebrating 3 years, y'all. Oh, yeah, we are doing it and we're doing it grand. I am so eternally grateful for having been given the opportunity to lead a platform like this. We call it Effective Living Life Management Agency. Yeah, life management. So the goal is helping people to construct their lives in a way that makes their lives work for them. I call it creating a life you don't need to take a vacation from. Now, let me tell you something. When we talk about creating a life you don't need to take a vacation from, it is impossible. You heard me just now. It is impossible for you to do that without some money. Come on now. And so I listen, man. I brought the lady of ladies to talk about this particular subject because she has been a part of this movement. We're going to call Effective Living a movement. She's been a part of the movement from its inception. And so welcome back to Effective Living. Bradye Robinson, what's going on, lady?
Hey, I feel like it's been forever. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Man, I am doing wonderful. I feel great. And, someone said to me the other day, man, I am so looking forward to the weekend. I tell them, man, I have learned how not to look forward to the weekend, but look forward to every day. It's no thank God it's Friday. It's thank God it's another day.
Yes.
And just to be able to wake up and know that I'm still in the game is a blessing. Now, here's the deal. How you play your game is up to you. Okay, so Bradye, we're going to talk about some stuff today. What have you been up to? You released a book, and you've been doing well with your book. You've been doing well with your clients. Man, listen, life is working for you. Talk to us about what Bradye Robinson has been up to.
Well, hey, guys, I'm so glad to be back here. I'm super excited. As he mentioned, Bradye Robinson of Robinson Empowerment Group. So, what have I been up to? I have been applying the principles that I have learned from effective living. What does that look like? Things have been going great for me. The pandemic was like awesome. Like,
Come on.
it was wonderful for me. I
Oh,
mean, like, that was like my highest earning ever time. It was
wow.
like, it was such a shift, and it's
Yep.
all in how you look at it.
Yep.
It's all in, it was like the best time.
Oh,
No complaints. Look, I just been working my business, handling my full-time job, raising children,
yep.
promoting my book, and just trying to keep it all in balance and applying the principles that we learn here at Effective Living. It really works. It helps with the day-to-day life.
Bradye, I heard you said it. It really works. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a book, it's a tool, okay?
Come on, too.
Not a book,
Yes.
it's a tool. And you got to get to the point where you start to realize wherever, see that, Bradye, you got your copy. Come on down. Come on.
I have a stack of these if anyone needs some for me
Come
for
on. They
him.
can go get it. They can get it. They can get it. But Bradye, a lot of people don't realize, when life is not working for you. I mean, like literally, you're getting punched in the head, punching the head, punching the head. And I've had my seasons where life is punching me in the head, punching me in the head. I then looked across the way and somebody else is just strolling along, strolling along. And just like you said, during the pandemic, you were strolling along, learning how to elevate your life in a pandemic. And so, just like that, you too, if you're watching, you just simply need to say, hold on, life's not working for me. Let me go ahead and discover what that person across the way is skipping and enjoy life. Because there's some people, oh my goodness, I can't wait for the weekend. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad it's a holiday weekend. Hey man, listen, you can live your life in a way where every day is an amazing day. Every week is an amazing week. Every weekend is an amazing weekend. Your life becomes amazing. I don't know about you, but Bradye, I'm of the belief if I'm going to be here for another 40 years, that's real possible. If I'm going to be here for another 40 years, I don't want to be living going from crisis to crisis.
Yes.
Okay? I don't want to be. So Bradye, what kept you connected to the platform? What got you engaged? I know we're friends. I know we worship together at
Mhm.
church and all that stuff, but But I have a lot of friends who worship with me at church, and a lot of friends who've been lifelong friends from school and community. They ain't connected. They ain't connected to the platform like a Bradye Robinson. What got Bradye connected to the platform and is still connected to the platform 3 years later?
Well, drew me to the platform and to the program was I knew that I needed accountability, and I knew that what I was doing was not getting me very far. You know, I like to ask you, how's that working for you?
Come
And it
on.
was getting me the same place. So I had sense enough to know that, hey, it says seek wise counsel, right?
Yeah.
So when you were wanting to do a thing, find someone that's mastering the thing.
Come
And
on.
I remember picking your brain about, hey, I want to write a book. I want to start my business. I want to do this. I had all of these ideas, but they were not organized. They were in my head, not on paper. And reaching out to an actual accountability, a coach, a mentor, guys, you have to have someone. It's not just you. You can't just internalize it. Have someone that can help you get to the thing you're trying to get to. I just remember talking to you about it. We organize it. And it's one thing to talk about it, but when you start seeing what you talk about show up in your life, what? I'm so glad. So the principles of effective living, the family fun, financial things like that, it was so refreshing to have had that in place when the pandemic came. Yeah. So for me, it was a little light shift. It wasn't a huge bump. Yeah. You know, it was kind of like traffic. It was a little stall. But it wasn't for the backup. So you have that. But that was one of the benefits of being locked and loaded before an emergency. It will rain. I just don't know when, but it's going to rain. And finances was the number one thing you heard about during this pandemic. And I was like, I have been yelling to you guys, you have to have a budget. But guess what? I think they're getting it now.
Yeah, I do agree that a lot of people are getting it, Bradye. And I find that, you know, this is the most discouraging part about a platform like mine's, the book that I've written, the live sessions that I have on a daily basis, watching people pass by who is frustrated, who is broke, who is going from crisis to crisis, who are stuck, and they got access, but they're not capitalizing on access. You know, if I had to write another book, I would add this in the book, and that is someone is watching you mess up, go from crisis to crisis, who's capable of helping you. Ooh. So somebody needs to write that down. Someone is watching you who is capable of helping you. And you got access to them. Bradye, the amount of people who know you. Okay, this week I'm doing a teaching. I'm doing a teaching about the lies we tell ourselves. Okay, I'm doing a teaching about the lies we tell ourselves, and I'm going to be teaching that because one of the things I've come to learn is that people have these ideas that they hold on to that's not true. Like the idea that it's who you know, right? It's who you know. Well, the truth is, you know Bradye and you ain't capitalizing on knowing Bradye. You know Ricardo and you ain't capitalizing on knowing Ricardo. Bradye, I know about 200 people in my phone that ain't benefiting me nothing.
At all.
And they got access and they're next level. So the whole idea that who you know is what changes your life, that's not actually true. And so this week I'm doing a teaching on the lies we tell ourselves. But here's the deal. Today, I'm here to tell you someone is capable of helping you and you have access to them. You have access to them. But I don't know, Bradye. Let's talk about this for a moment. This is not a part of our talk per se, but when you show up, we flow, right?
Come on.
Let's talk about familiarity. Let's talk about familiarity when the truth is the person, the male, the female, the teacher, the coach, the instructor has access. You have access to them. It's the auntie who's never broke. It's the uncle who's never broke, but you broke. Okay? It's your best friend who got good credit, but you got messed up credit. It's your schoolmate who is elevating and excelling in life, and you stuck in a rut, but you got access. Yes. What's going on? Let's talk about familiarity and that failing to accept the fact that I know someone who can help me get past where I am, But
Yes, you coming with it. You coming with it. I'm excited. I'm excited. I couldn't even let you finish. I understand that because as you were saying it, like three people I know that are very close to me popped in my mind.
yeah,
I
yeah,
talk about that. I talk about that in my book. Chapter 4 is you gave me this title.
yeah,
Everyone has someone assigned to them, whether you know it or not, right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
never knew that. You told me that, and I remembered going through that season. You were assigned to me to help me get to where I needed to be, right? So that hurts my heart when people close to me
yeah,
are struggling financially.
yeah,
I can help you. You've watched me walk through it. First of all, guys, let's remember that wealth has nothing to do with the dollar amount. It's your mindset.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you have to remember 80% of my clients make way more than me.
Right.
But
Come on. Yeah,
but they're
yeah,
coming to me for help because it's all about how you think of money, how you handle money. What are you
yeah,
doing with it, right?
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
not about having a six figures. That's great. We all want that,
yeah.
but you can make it work with what you have. You have
Yes.
to realize the life that you want.
Yeah.
Who are you willing to become to attain the life that you want?
Come on.
Now, think about that because everybody, I'm transparent. I'm
Yeah.
not changing for anyone.
All
Again,
right.
how is that working for you?
How's that working for you?
How's that working for you? And I was listening to a podcast and she said, okay, so you want this lifestyle. Who are you willing to become to have that lifestyle?
Yeah.
And it took me aback because I'm not changing for anybody. Take
Yeah.
me as I
Yeah.
am. No, if you want this lifestyle, you gravitate towards those people in that lifestyle that's succeeding. You
Yeah.
always say someone is succeeding what? In
Where
this
you're
area,
failing.
you failing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, it does. Going through the pandemic. I mean, I have close family, really close, immediate family that's paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
I'm right here. I
Yeah.
give free consultations. I donate services. You don't have to live like that.
No.
I have
Ooh.
family members and friends that are in between homes or don't even have a car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, you're right. You can have the tools you need right in your face, but you have to reach out and grab them.
Yeah.
We only coaches, mentors, accountants, we only can chase y'all down so long.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You
why.
have to want it more than I want it. The student need to want it more than the coach want it for the student.
Come on.
Get the book. Get the book.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about this, the student definitely have to want it more than the teacher. The teacher, the instructor, the coach, they're already there.
They got theirs.
They got theirs. And there's a quote out there that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
That's true.
When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And someone is assigned to help you. But if you're stuck and you're not allowing yourself to take advantage of the access, let's go back to that statement I talked about. The fact that everybody is saying, it's who you know. It's who you know. When the truth is, watch this, y'all. The truth is, it's not who you know. It's what you do with who you know.
Yes.
See, it seems like it's the same thing, but it's not the same thing. The lie we tell ourselves, well, it's who you know. Well, I know I have about 25 millionaires inside my phone. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you something. Those millionaires don't bring no value to my life if I don't learn how to tap into them at the level of understanding to what they supposed to bring to me. So it's not who you know. It's what you do with who you know. So Bradye, it's not, Bradye, I need you to give me $3,000 because I know you have it. No, Bradye, I need you to give me an understanding because you and I are from the same block.
Yes.
How is it that you as a single mom, how is it that you're a homeowner? How is it that you got your car paid off? How is it that you wrote a book? How is it, Bradye, you and I from the same block? I don't want you to give me $3,000. I want you to give me an understanding. The Bible says, in all you're getting, get understanding. And so a lot of people have access, but I think they miss the whole power of capitalizing on affiliation in its appropriate sense. Someone say, well, he ain't never did anything for me. I'm doing something for you every time I do a free podcast. Hello. Because that information is valuable. But see, a lot of people are missing the help when the help shows up because the help is helping not the way they want help.
True.
But the help is helping and is prepared to help the way they need help. You just got to shift your perspective. How is it that I'm going to get the gold, the value, the gem from Bradye Robinson when I know she is doing what I'm desiring, where she has gone, where I'm wanting to be? Don't be stuck in pride, and definitely don't let familiarity kick in to where you watch Bradye do her live, you watch Bradye write her book, you watch Bradye launch her coaching and consulting service to help people financially, and you stuck on broke, and you wouldn't call Bradye up and say, sis, listen, I can't pay for the first two sessions, but if you could show me how to get my money right, I promise you, I'm going to do right with you and hire the service, not just keep taking advantage of it.
Yes, yes, agreed. And the familiarity, but the word that you said that goes with it, the pride, the pride.
Wow.
The pride. And as a culture, we're very prideful, but we have got to that's a curse. We got to lose that because pride will keep you stuck.
Yep.
Pride will keep you stuck, right? We don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to ask for help. I had a one-on-one yesterday with my director, and we were just going over doing a check-in, and she said it. And I thought about you, Coach, because I remember when I first got under your tutelage, she said, you have to, Bradye, you have to ask for more help. You cannot internalize. I was like, do you know Coach Ricardo? Because he told me the same thing. I'm like, wait, hold on. So this is leadership 101, right?
Oh, right.
But here's the thing. By me, I have a new position, being a new manager. I will admit, I didn't want to look weak in front of my peers. So no, I did not ask for help. But guess what? My project blew up.
Wow.
So then all hands on deck, everybody jump in and help Bradye when all you had to do was assign a few to each person. Wow. And now you have this big snowball. Oh. And now your peers, they have to step away from their team, have to come and help Bradye, the new one on the block. But I love it. And she said, you're so positive. I said, because it was a learning experience.
Wow. Yeah.
I bet I don't do that again. So the pride, y'all, we have to lose the pride. Pride will keep you stuck. It will keep you broke, and it will keep you frustrated, right?
Wow.
You're really speaking on some good things. What people don't understand, the resources are here, the people are here, but that's what I talk about in my book. You have everything you need to succeed in this life. Yeah. You have it. You're just on the other side of where you need to be. You can see the thing, right? You're on one side of the door. You want to get over here. So who are you willing to become? What are you willing to shed, change, draft, do differently, right? You cannot do it on your own. You need a coach. You need accountability partner. But guess what? When we talk about the area of finances, it's so simple. It's so easy. People make it so hard. The number one thing, if they said you can only speak on finances and you can only say 2 words, it would be budget, give.
Wow. Bradye, today we're trying to help some people understand. Here's the deal. We're not special. Okay, we weren't given something others haven't been given. You know, when I gave the subline on my book, Creating a Life You Don't Need to Take a Vacation From, a lot of people missed that. A lot of people missed the fact that if I were to ever meet somebody who could say, you know, this whole concept of creating a life I don't need to take a vacation from, I'm like, hold on, I want to know how I can do that. I want to know how I can do it. I've been living too long frustrated. I've been living too long going from paycheck to paycheck. I've been living too long. And here's the deal, guys. You can't get aggravated by truth. You have to become transformed by truth. Don't let truth make you feel negative about yourself. Let truth make you feel liberated and accepting of who you now can become because you've gotten the truth. So Bradye, I teach my son this, and you're going to like this. And I know you teach this to your kids and you teach this to your clients. I told my son, I said, it's impossible to put your hands in a bucket of glue without some of that glue sticking to you. What do I mean by that? It's association. The closer you get to people who are doing it right, oh my goodness, it's going to rub off. It's going to association. Birds of a feather flock together. You may be the lowest and the least amount of circle for a moment, but if you stay in that circle, after a while, you'll start elevating. It's impossible to put your hands in a bucket of glue without some of that glue sticking in. I am today who I am because I sat at the right table. I was willing to sit in the room. I was willing to buy the book. I was willing to say, get us close to better so that I can become better.
Right. I agree with that. And from a financial standpoint, you do understand, and this is proof. If you don't believe me, I want you guys to do this exercise today. Your income is the sum total of your 5 closest friends. Do it.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't believe that. And then I started thinking about, okay, I talk to Kim all the time. I talk to Jerome all the time. And I started, and I was like, we're all right there in that same income bracket, and we're all comfortable, right? So for me, I had to look at that, because how long do you remain? How long do you stay? I love y'all. I do. But I know for me, so guess what? I have to friend up. I have to accountability up. I'm not leaving or cutting anybody off, but I know what I want. I know the figures I want. I know what my bank account wants to say. So guess what? I'm gravitating towards those. Like how to never be poor again. I'm gravitating to those that are where I'm trying to get to. So yes, your surrounding, your community plays a huge part, whether you're rich, poor, broke, or not. Think about the even like the athletes that cannot separate from their neighborhood. They usually struggle a little more. They usually hit rock bottom faster. They usually, do maybe go bankruptcy faster. You have to elevate. It's okay to separate, but most of all, go dominate every day.
Woo-hoo.
I'm ready for Saturday. If you have not signed up, you're missing out. I'm going to talk about how to recession-proof that budget.
Come on, talk to us about it.
I'm just going to give it to you. We are going to talk about that, the workshop next week. I'm so excited about it. I have some really fresh content. I'm going to have a new program that I'm on myself. I always try my programs first. We're talking, let's recession-proof this budget. So those that have been following me know that I push, let's pay off everything and let's have this. We got to change that, because right now we're in a whole different season of life, right? So we're going to put our normal practices and principles to the side, and we're going to pick up something new. It's just like a workout regimen. After you've been doing the same set for 10 weeks, you got to change it up a little bit. Not saying we're throwing that away, but some of the key things let's recession proof this budget, right? What does your emergency saving fund look like? What does your long-term saving fund look like? What is your focal point? Are you focused right now on throwing a major amount to credit card bills? Because guess what? You've never heard me say this before, but I'm going to tell you to stop. Come to this workshop, because everything that I have been teaching before, we have a whole new plan for the season we're in, right? The principles never change. They stay the same. We budget, we give, we pay off our debt, things like that. We are on a mission to live debt free, but we are entering a very pivotal time. We're possibly going into a recession. We are in inflation. So your same budget practices your normal budgeting principles cannot withstand a recession that's coming. We need to tweak it a little bit. And I have some nuggets for you guys. I'm going to give you a tip. One thing that you can do to recession proof your budget, know where your money is going. I sat down and I pulled my bank account over the last year. I totally forgot. I had 4 subscriptions to these streaming services. Totally forgot about them, because guess what? They only bill every 3 months.
Right. Yeah.
Who pays for Paramount TV? I mean, why do I have that? I have $50 in streaming services that's coming out. So get ready, guys. I got some nuggets for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this coming Saturday, that's next week, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can register for the Effective Living Workshop. It's all about how to be healthier, wealthier, and happier. You've got to take control of your life. And please understand me. Nobody is better than you. Okay? You say, well, listen, coach, you don't understand the hand that I've been dealt. I promise you, I guarantee you, someone will take your hand and win. Okay? The hands that you've been dealt with, someone is winning with already. As a matter of fact, you are so blessed, someone is praying for your current level and would consider it a blessing from God. So perspective matters, okay? How you're seeing things, well, you don't understand. I'm paycheck to paycheck. Brady Robinson just told you you don't have to be paycheck to paycheck. You don't understand what's going on in my life. We're talking effective living. How do I create a life I don't need to take a vacation from? Get closer to the platform. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like the Facebook page. Get the book. Somebody said, well, he's just trying to sell the book. The book is going to sell. You know what I mean? I'm here
Absolutely.
more than the book. I'm
Yeah.
a life of the book. Okay.
That's
Hello.
right.
I'm the
Exactly.
life of the book.
Exactly.
I'm making this book come alive in me every day. And I'm here today to tell you it's not enough to just merely exist. You say, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful God gave me another month. What are you doing with your month? Okay, I'm so grateful God gave me another year. What are you doing with your year? Do you know it is very important that you break the cycle of poverty and some of that limited thinking that's keeping you and your generation down so that your children's children could say, you know what, mama break the curse. All right, daddy broke the curse. And so you got to do the work. But here's the deal, it's not going to be easy,
It's not easy.
but it's possible.
Mhm.
It's possible. And that's why, Brady, when you don't know how to do it yourself, you get help.
You have to get help. You have to get help. I remember little things. And guys, if you think that coming into the effective living program, oh, well, they've been doing this, go back and watch some of the old videos. Go back and watch, go back 2 years ago and watch the growth. Find me on there. Look
Yeah.
at the growth. Look at Jocelyn. Some of the other ones that's been on there. Look at Coach Ricardo. Start from there and just catch up. That's what I like to do. I like to binge watch on some of these podcast things like that, and I get out the way. But it's you do need accountability. For me, it's habit stacking. I remember when I first came to the program, you were really big about we would have our check-ins. I had coaching
Yep.
sessions with him
Yep.
once a week. And you would say, before you go to bed, you need to write down 10 things you want to do tomorrow.
Yep.
And that helped
Yep.
me. I've always been a list person, but if you do not orchestrate your day, it will orchestrate you, just like your money. If you do not tell your money what to do, you need to do a budget once a month minimum, or before every payday, not on payday, because on payday we have the nostalgia feeling, the endorphins are going in our brain. All of this, I've proven this. I've done studies, and you're not thinking clearly, and you're tend to, okay, what's payday? Yeah, we can eat out, our friends at work or whatever. Have a budget, have a plan for your money before the money comes, right? Hey, you got to tell your money what to do. Pimp the money. Don't let it pimp you. Sorry, I just thought I had to say that. That's why I love effective living, because this is a platform where you can
Yep.
be yourself, where
Yep.
he will take who you are and
Yep.
shape and develop you to push you to where you're trying to go. Guys,
Yep.
remember, Coach Ricardo never told me, Brady, you're going to write a book, you're going to start a business. I had these ideas in my head. He just helped me get them out of my head and put them
Yep.
into a workable plan and process. So it's not that we're coming to the program because we need guidance. We need assistance. We need help.
Yep.
We all know what we want to do. We all know that we're not where we want to be. So
Yep.
join the program. Listen to some of the videos. I love the videos because it's simple. It's
Yep.
simple. It's everyday things that we all know to do, but we just have not put it into a process. Processes work, systems work, right? So you need to know when you get up before your feet touch the ground. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up. Where's my list? Okay, I know I need to do this. I need to go to the bank. If not, you're all over the place. Some
Yep.
people need more structure and discipline than others.
Yep.
Some don't. So I have some great new apps for you guys that I'm going to give out to you for your budgeting needs, offering free counseling services, things like that. But the effective living program, finance is just one piece of it, but it's every piece is equally important.
Yep.
You can't, which one is more important? Family, faith,
Yep.
finances? If I had to choose one, of course, it would be faith, because everything trickles down from that. But they're all just as important. You need
Yep.
one and along with the other to live an effective, successful, happy life.
Yeah.
Now, when you said what a life that you do not need to take a vacation from, that it took me a while to get that, but I understand exactly what you mean. Yeah, I'm not rich, I'm not balling out of control, but
Right.
I love my life. I really do. I love my life. My kids was like, Mom, when you getting off work? I worked 16 hours Thursday. Did it
Yep.
like a piece of cake because I love my life. And guess what? On Friday, when I had that meeting with my director, she was like, through it all, you never complain. She was like, you're so positive. She said, I'm going to be honest with you. I was waiting on you to have a meltdown or a breakdown like so many in your position have before and told me that, you know what, I can't do this. I want to go back to my old role. I told her I don't quit. I want to
Come on.
tell her, you waiting on me to have a breakdown. Oh, no, that'll never happen, honey. Wait broke the wagon. Don't play in my breakdown. You don't know who my mama is. You got to come harder than that. But the mindset, when I accepted the position, I told myself, I told God, and I told my children, hey, for the next 3 to 6 months, I'm going to work long hours because I want to learn my job. Now, you have to go in, everybody, well, what? That's not worth it. You work at 6, they don't pay me to work off the clock. But guess what? That's why I'm excelling in the area that I am, because I know that when you need to put the work in until you master it, right? So I'm willing to sacrifice. So I'm going to ask you again, who are you willing to be to obtain the life that you want to have? That is a cliche statement because we're on this transparent. I'm not going to change for anybody, but think about that. If just say you want, okay, I like to go to rodeos. Who do you have to become to have that lifestyle? You have to transfer. You have to change. Being the same old person, that's not good. It's a brand new day every day. And again, how has that been working for you?
Has that been working for you? So Brady, guys, we're excited about next week Saturday. We want to give you a chance to participate. Those of you that may not be able to attend the workshop on next week Saturday, go get the book. Somebody said, well, hey, I got the book. Read the book again. You know, the second time around is better. The third time around is even better because now you can start reading for application. Okay, you can start on I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. Here's the deal. Effective living is all about 5 things: faith, family, finance, fitness, and fun. I want to help you get it all. I believe you can have it all. Okay? Somebody said, I don't believe you can have it all. Well, stay far away from me. Okay? I want to be with people who believe they can have it all. I want to have it all. I want nothing missing, lacking, or broken. I want whatever I put my hands to prosper. I want to be the head and not the tail. I want to be the above only and not beneath. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be going from crisis to crisis. I don't want to find myself just constantly worrying and overburdened by the cares of this world. The truth is, the Bible tells us that, beloved, I wish above all things that you will prosper and be in good health. I want it all, and I want it all for you as well. And that's why we call this platform Effective Living. And effective living is about 5 basic premises that you got to take control over: faith, family, finance, fitness, and fun. You got to tell yourself, I'm coming for all. Faith, family, finance, fitness, and fun. You say, well, coach, I don't believe you can have it all. That's why you need me. You need me because you need to get past that toxic idea that tell you can't have it all. As a matter of fact, Brady, I've come to learn on my journey to living life effectively and teaching clients everywhere, you have to unlearn what you should have never learned in the beginning. Because effective living, really, it's all about management. A lot of us have been taught how to manage other people's stuff. We've not been taught how to manage our own. Hey, Brady, so here's the deal. Brady, you're going to be at the workshop on Saturday.
I am.
Teaching people how to take control of their money. And then we have Melissa Bilo is going to be teaching people how to take care of their health and fitness. And then you're going to have me. I'm showing up, and let me tell you something. I'm showing up to talk about how do I create a life that is fulfilled. I'm talking about where you like you. Yes. When you wake up in the morning, you wake up with determination. When you go to night, you go to bed with satisfaction. And here's the deal. Baby steps if necessary, because some people are further back than others. But here's the deal. It's impossible to stay close to this platform and not progress, and see growth and development be your portion in life. And so I want to challenge you. Go to the website. Brady, I'm going to say this and we're done. Listen, every Monday we drop a free blog on our website, which is the equivalent of a chapter of a book. It's free. You know how many people they literally subscribe to the blog to get the free blog? Or, like you said, on my YouTube channel, I'm doing videos Monday through Friday. Monday through Fridays, people don't subscribe because they become familiar. And so what has happened is, after a while, as human beings, if the truth shows up, but you don't benefit from the truth, we start to believe it's not actually workable. You see? And so it's like
So and I know you said we're going to end, but I have to say this. For those of you that have the book and have not read it, we know who you are. No, I'm just kidding. Because it happens. But I'm talking about Coach's book. So if those of you that have the book and have not read it, first, shame on you. Second, if you have not gotten the book, get it. But if you don't read anything else in this book, let me tell you what my favorite chapter that I make it a point to read once a week is chapter 4, the crippling effect of excuses, right? So here's the thing. I understand everybody's not a reader. We don't have time. That's an excuse too, because you can get his on Kindle. So hey, you can get mine on Kindle too. But if you don't read anything else, you owe it to yourself. Read chapter 4, because everything that we're talking about, that's chapter 5. Excuse me, chapter 5. Everything that we're talking about this chapter here, because no matter what you do, it can all be ruined by chapter 5, the crippling effect of excuses, right? So for me, I have to read that because that keeps me from going into procrastination or why I didn't succeed in nothing. Well, it was because of da-da-da-da. My mom used to tell me the excuse is only good for the giver. The one giving it, the excuse is only satisfying the one that's giving it, right? Okay, whatever. We don't want to hear that. So if you don't do anything else, you owe it, gift yourself to read chapter 5.
Wow.
Because Melissa's coming, she's talking about health, right? I'm talking about wealth. He's talking about, but excuses will ruin everything. Excuses rot everything in your life. So you have to learn how to get in control of the crippling effects of excuses. So for me, maybe the whole book isn't for you. That's fine. But everyone should read. Everybody's is crippled by excuses at one point in time. Do me a favor, read chapter 4, and I want you guys to send me a message and tell me what you got out of it. And this is chapter 4 of my coach's book, right? Right. I still read it. It's still the blueprint for my life. So hey.
Bradye, listen, guys, we're going to have a great time on next week's Saturday. All roads lead to Rockwell, Texas. For those of you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, space is limited. I think we only got a few slots left, and so it's going to be a packed room. Bradye is coming on fire. Melissa is coming on fire. Ricardo Miller is coming on fire, and I have a special guest, one of my new coaching clients. She's going to be making a special appearance. I'm bringing the house down with some points as well. And so here's the deal. Don't miss next week, Saturday, guys. And this is our anniversary month. So stay tuned. Keep on the lookout for all things effective living. Bradye, in closing, tell people how they can get a signed copy on Saturday of your book at the workshop.
Yes, I'm excited. I hope to see you guys out. Let's blow this out the water, guys. Very, very good content is coming forth to you on Saturday. Please come out to the Hilton Rockwall or sign up online. You can get a signed copy of my book, Your Power Within. You have what it takes. Your power within. You have what it takes. And I'll sign that copy for you. I can deliver it to you. I can ship it to you, but you owe it to yourself. The tools are out here, people. It's how bad do you want it? Look at your life. Take between now and Friday. Is your life going exactly like you want it? If so, hey, skip the workshop. If not, I want to see you there.
Come on. We want to see you on Saturday. Like Bradye said, if your life is working for you, hey, God bless you. And pray for those who are attending the workshop. But here's the deal. There's always room for improvement. Okay?
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something. My life's working for me, and I'm going to be at the workshop. Hello.
Right. Absolutely. And my life is working so well for me. Yeah. And on the outside looking in, well, you're a single parent. You're doing it all. You work so much. But I'm not complaining. I love it. I wake up with purpose. I got up this morning last night. I stayed up and we built a fort in the living room. My kids, I was up to 4:00 last night because guess what? If I can grind all week for corporate, my kids, we stayed up to 4:00, built a fort with tent, and I'm on here at 7:00. Hey, let's do it. Wake up with purpose. Start your day. Yes.
Wake up with purpose. We're going to talk more about this stuff at the workshop. It's going to be life-changing. I'm looking forward to seeing as many of you guys. Don't forget, space is limited. Go to the website. Guess what, guys? You're going to get the book at the website, at the workshop, and you get the shirt at the workshop. Now, here's the deal. If you register early enough, you can get your shirt and show up and rock it in the shirt too and be a part of the workshop. So here's the deal. Go to ricardomiller.com. Learn more about how you can register today. Love you all. Bradye, I'm excited. Listen, we're going to crush it next week.
Yes.
Be safe out there. You know it's going to be hot today.
All righty, but it's a great place. It's on the lake. Great. It's really cool. Hey, I look forward to seeing everyone. Thank you guys for listening to me this morning. Go be great. Go do something. Do something with yourself.
Come
Have
on.
a great day.
Have a great day, everyone.